Sunday. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland.
And we know these two teams have some history between them. Should make for a fun contest.
They just know each other so well. Very few surprises. Likely it'll come down to which team can execute best.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. You have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, thank you, David. Greg, real concern about getting outshot early on. What do you think they can do to prevent it?
Well, you have to find a way to stay attached to the shooters. That means fighting through picks and helping one another.
Which is going to take a lot of effort, a lot of energy. We could see them go to their bench early to try and stay fresh.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself. And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, he made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Here's Ivy. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Allen. Another shot. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Mitchell with it. Butler covering. Butler with the steal. To the paint. And Toppin throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Toppin, no one around him. Drops in the tray. Toppin's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Ivy. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
And someone's been working on his handle, huh? Ivy flexing like Kyrie.
Now, here's Mitchell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And then Allen slams it in.
Awesome job running the correct route there, and Allen just beating everyone to the right spot. Nice.
Here's Ivey. He has 6. And Jones has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Toppin can't get it to go. Bounce pass from Garland. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity. And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And Fall gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. And this is what you want Ivey doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Here's Fall. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Rubio misses. The Bulls leading by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Embracing the physical nature of the game, Butler loves getting contact while shooting.
For Chicago, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Here's Fall. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Fall's got 6 points.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Ivey. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
The Cavaliers, 16.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
At the line for the Bulls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly. And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Pass to Fall. Rebound by the Bulls.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
There's a screen by Marjanovic to the inside. And he banks in the layup. Marjanovic has got 6 points in the quarter. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Bogdanovich uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls. Here's Fall. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Fall's got 10 points. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And stolen by Bay. Fall with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That whole play starts with Rubio's anticipation. Have to protect the ball around him.
1:39 left to play here in the half. And yes, it's good.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Here's Fall. And Jones sends it back. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. 1:19 left now here in the second. Allen outside. Mobley left side. And Mobley throws it down.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go. What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Pass to Ivy. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Mitchell looking it over. Allen outside. To the middle. And Okoro throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Down low. Here's Toppin. Kicks it out to Jones. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Screen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Ivy. Over Allen. And here's Bay. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They trail by 16. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Ivey. He's got 21. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Jones, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Here's Fall. 16 points for him. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The rebound by Marjanovic. The Bulls leading by 14. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now, here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And here is Dosunmu. Pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Fall. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Marjanovic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
You're right, G.A., they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Terry with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Marjanovic, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Here's Fall. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
To the middle. Picked his pocket. Rubio with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fall can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
With the drive. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Chicago leading by 12. Here's Ivey. 21 points in the game. Jones from outside. Here's Fall. In the corner, Okoro with it. Pass to Fall. A beautiful reverse layup. Fall's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Fall. And Jones sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Into the Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
The Cavaliers, 40.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's the Cavaliers now. A 12-point game. The teardrop falls in. Garland's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires from deep. And he's good on the three ball. And the Bulls lead by 13.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Over in the corner, Allen. And Jones sends it back. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers for the hustle stats for Chicago.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another difference maker for them has been their opportunistic defense. That they are really piling up the steals in this one.
The drive by Mitchell. And Jones sends it back. Here's Ivy. Going inside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, just slicing his way to the rim. Just look at this kid, Ivy, go.
There's Garland. Looking for Allen. He gets it there. And Jones sends it back. Here's Ivy. It's a hand on it.
Not surprised to see Jimmy come down with the offensive rebound. He plays with heart and hustle.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's stolen by Jones. Right side, Butler. Pass to Ivy. And no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Now, here's Mobley. It's tipped. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Toppin offline with his three. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 19. Here's Mobley. The end of the drought. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw good, Mobley.
Second team foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And Jones has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Ivy.
2 minutes.
The Bulls with another miss.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Allen outside. Mobley outside. Clock is at 3. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And Jones pulls it down. Chicago leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Chicago.
Cavaliers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Jones sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's the 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. Now Rubio. Fall can't hit. Now here's Ivy. And Jones has it in the corner. And again, no good by Chicago. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Astonagi. Here's Fall. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Toppin with the steal. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Basketball.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Ivy. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.